Hello and welcome to the Athlete First Media Podcast. Today I am joined by PVHS softball and golf player, the only female golf player for the Penobscot Valley Howlers, Charlotte Dube. Dubey. There we go. That's why I asked beforehand. It gets bad anyways. Thanks for joining me.
Yes.
Obviously an incredible year for you and the softball team. What was this past year like for you?
This past year's really showed me how to work as a team with each other, like how to keep everybody going and like motivated because there was a lot of like downfall and stuff and people that were like, oh, well, like, but we all like they kept getting down on themselves, but we all knew that we wanted to win this championship again. Like we wanted to make it all the way based on what had happened the year before.
Yep.
So there was a lot of prep preseason. We worked really hard. We had a very rainy spring this year, obviously. And
Yeah.
so we wouldn't just cancel practices, like we'd do even longer practices in the gyms and push ourselves to our limits every day. So
Yeah, and what did that look like from your perspective? I mean, obviously the team really had to do a thing this year. I mean, I lost some people
yeah,
from last year's team, and then obviously had a couple of new people playing.
yeah.
Ellie, obviously, who ended up playing the outfield. What was that? What was that like for you personally to experience that? Because I mean, that's the first time you've had that sophomore year. It's the first time you really had that kind of turnover.
Yes. So I actually was really worried this year because Lauren Vito was still at Penquist.
Penquist. Yep.
So I trained with Rick Roberts in
Yep.
pitching. So I'm
Of
our
course.
backup pitcher. So I took like extra lessons and I'm practicing extra hard, like, because I was
Yeah.
actually really nervous for the season coming, figuring
Fair.
I'd have to be the main pitcher. Like,
Yeah.
I was actually freaking out. There were some nights my mom was like, "You'll be fine," like a week before. Like, I'm really excited, but I was so nervous.
Yeah, I bet.
And then Lauren texted me and she was like, "I'm coming back." I went, "No way!" Like, I was like, it was like relief. Like, I was
I bet.
happy, but like I said, as a freshman, having that on my chest, like I felt like so much. But I was obviously, I know that I was gonna get play time because my coach Jessica McKetney had
Yep.
seen the amount of like effort and practice I'd been putting in all year and everything. So I knew that I'd still get plenty of playtime, which I did, and I'm very
Yeah.
thankful for that. And I love the outfield, which I play
Yeah.
left field a lot. And I
Yeah.
told Jess that. I was like, I love the action. I love being out there.
Yeah.
And she definitely took that to advantage.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously a fantastic year for you guys. You guys go to
Yeah,
that state championship game. Obviously, not the result you were hoping for. Um,
yeah, sadly.
I mean, we here at AFM we're watching very closely. Obviously, having had Lauren on and had Ellie on and happen to have Lainey on, so there was just plenty of
Yeah.
people to cheer for you guys. And obviously not the result you wanted.
Yeah.
What do you remember about the game itself and like the time leading up to it?
Oh my god, I was so nervous. Like, I'm not somebody that gets nervous, but
Yeah.
I was like, so like it was bad, and we finally like I stepped out on the field, like I got ready and I stepped out. We were about to go play pass, and I took my deep breath and I went to my partner, Sin. I went, "We got this. We'll be fine." And from there on out, it was really all a blur. I remember it was like the first play of the game. I was out in left field
Yeah.
and I was freaking out. Like I saw the ball coming right at me in the air and I'm like, "Oh my god, don't miss this. Don't miss this." And I'm like, "Oh my god." And I was just like it was all a
Yeah.
blur. All I remember is telling myself, "Don't miss this, Charlotte."
Well, it was obviously an incredible game. I mean, you guys' bats just didn't get going,
Yeah.
and you happen to be facing one of the better pitchers in the state, so that doesn't help.
Yes. Yes.
But it was an interesting year for you guys all around. I mean, because I was obviously at a bunch of games for you guys
Yeah.
this year, getting highlights and stuff, all that good stuff. But it was kind of a weird year because again, a lot of people who were getting into new positions, doing new things.
Yeah.
You guys had these stretches, right, where you'd play like really good softball, and it felt like you guys were unbeatable, and then you'd have a stretch where everything seemed to fall apart.
Yeah.
How was that for you guys, like in the team, to go throughout the year?
It was definitely hard on us all, like mentally, because we're all. I'm gonna say this. All of us on our team, we get so in our heads mentally, and
Yeah,
like one person's down, everybody else is. Like I feel like
yeah,
all teams are like that, but especially ours. Like we struggle with that.
Yeah.
But our coaches are amazing, and especially our upperclassmen, they know what to do. Like, they get us back up and going effortlessly. Like, and so I have a feeling like we do this, and we have like awards at the end of games that we
Yeah.
call like, we have, I think it was called Top Dog and Pack Leader.
Yeah.
And those two people, whoever got them at the end of the games, they always, it like inspired the rest of us, like, oh my God, like we need to do this, like we need to do better, like that kind of thing. And then practice the next day. If we had a bad day, a bad game, practice the next day or two was, it could be rough,
Yeah, I
but
can
it
imagine.
definitely helped. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you have that storied history too, right? I mean, with the way
Yeah.
PV has been recently, it's been a very, very good since Laney was there. Obviously, I mean, Laney's there
Hmm.
doing their thing. They have their great run, and then obviously now that Lauren's been doing her thing, it's been very much a lot
Yeah.
of the same. So, what has it been like for you? Did you feel like nervous stepping into like at PV for softball?
Yes, big time.
Fair.
Like, I love the fact that I got bumped up as an eighth grader,
Yeah.
and I had so much happen to me that year. Like, it was incredible. Like, I'm so thankful for that year every day. Yeah, it was a lot. I was definitely nervous, but I know what I'm doing. I trained for this, that kind of thing. So
Yeah.
I just I proved myself. I proved I can work hard. I do my best, and it gets seen. So
Yeah. I mean, PV obviously been storied in a lot of ways recently. Obviously, soccer, chance to go 4 in a row. Basketball now has the chance to go back to back, and softball has been in the past 2 state championships.
yeah.
So, what has the golf side been like for you? In a school full of expectations,
Yeah.
you also get to play a sport where there's not a whole lot of expectation. I mean,
Yeah.
what's that like?
So last year I had a really weird golf year last year. Like, I would be on this spell, like I'm doing incredible. I'm winning every single meet, and then
Yeah,
the next week I fall into like fifth place in a meet. And like I said, I get down on myself real hard, but I go up to the golf course, I practice extra because I live right beside the golf course. So
oh, nice.
I walk over, play 18 by myself. I play a couple balls to practice extra, do this, do that, do whatever it takes,
Yeah,
and then it pays right off. So when I found out that I made it to states as a freshman, and it was
yep,
like, so there's two ways to make it to states for golf. You can make it as a team or individually, and
yep.
I made it at the women qualifiers individually, and I was like freaking out. I'm like talking to my coach Mike. I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like, this is crazy because nobody in my family's ever been golfers or anything. So
Okay.
I had no idea what was going on. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. But it states I placed sixth last year.
Dang. Okay.
I'm pretty sure I was the only freshman that placed at all.
That's awesome.
In the top 15, and I actually did mess up my score.
Oh no.
I was supposed to be in fourth place, but that's in the past.
Fair enough.
My
Fair enough.
math, my math, my math. I
You guys
messed
have to
up.
keep your own scorecards.
Yeah, my math. I messed
That's
up.
crazy.
My partner. She was like, "Yeah, you're good." Like, she didn't even look at the scorecard. I was like, "Okay." And my coach
No.
looks at me and he goes, "What did you turn in as your score?" And I went, "I don't remember what my score was." And I told
Yeah.
him, and he goes, "That was not your score." And my mom looks over at me and she goes, "What did you say your score was?" And I told her, and then she goes, "No." And they were freaking out. They were like, no. Like, they were talking. I couldn't hear what they were saying, but they were like freaking out. They were like, oh no, this is bad. Because you can't change it once I turned it in. But
Yeah.
so then I was sad. I was like, no, like I didn't place.
Yeah.
And so when they called me up saying that I was in sixth, I started freaking out. I was like, there's no way I just did that.
I mean, at least it wasn't like you did it wrong and you would have been first. Like, at least it was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
only a couple spots ahead. It's livable. Like, you could be living with that.
Yeah, it was like so much. I was like, of course I did this. Like, of
Yeah.
course something had to go wrong.
Yeah. Talk to me about the way that you came about being an athlete. I mean, obviously you play softball. You said that you obviously do your pitching with Rick, which who doesn't?
Yep.
And then golf for you as well. How did that all start for you?
Both my parents were very big into sports and everything and athletics. And when
Okay.
I was little, the coach, Michael Clendenning, my golf coach, I
Yeah.
was actually only like 3 years old. And there's this program called Snagster, which is for
Okay.
like 5 and 6 year olds. And he was like, "You guys need to get Charlotte into golf." Like he loved me as a kid. He was like, "You guys just need to get her into it." And so
Yeah.
my parents put me into it, and I loved it. Like I don't
Yeah.
remember every bit, but apparently I loved it. And I coach that program now.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
it's so
That's
much
awesome.
fun. Yes.
And how did the softball side start for you?
Literally just the Howland Little League Rec program.
That sounds about right.
T-ball, my parents signed me up, and I actually broke my arm the first year. And I was
What?
so sad. I was so sad. It wasn't from T-ball, but
Okay.
I was
I was
so
like,
sad
how do
that
you
I was
break your arm
sad.
in t-ball?
I was just so sad. I remember crying at every game because I couldn't be out there on the field. Um, and you don't start softball until I think you're like 8, but I got
Yeah.
bumped up a year early because I saw like how good I was doing. And
Yeah.
I remember my dad actually coached my softball team that year, and we needed a pitcher, so he started to force me into pitching, and I hated it.
Nice.
I didn't want anything to do with it. I wanted to be
Yeah.
right on shortstop. I didn't want to be on the mound. But
Fair.
then a couple years later, like after doing it for a while, I fell in love with it.
I'm interested to know too because again, you played at a big school, and not big in size, but certainly big in prestige.
Yeah.
But because of how good soccer and basketball have been, you kind of play in a sport that is extremely competitive in softball, but maybe doesn't get
Yeah.
the recognition that you would expect, and
Mhm.
especially doesn't get the attention from the other people. I mean, look at you have plenty of girls who are doing basketball during the summer
Yeah.
or doing soccer during the summer. You know what I mean? But there's not a whole lot of them from Howland that do softball during the summer. So
Yeah.
how do you see the improvement from year to year? How does that happen for you guys?
We really just start practicing. We actually start earlier than most. Like right when basketball gets done, we have like I think it's like a 1 week break or something like that, and we
Oh
start
my.
softball practices. Like we get going. But like I said, I practice year round. I go out in my garage and I'm constantly practicing and stuff. Like I don't play a travel team,
Okay.
unfortunately. I would love to next year. I'm planning on it. But a couple of our girls do. It's just it sucks because we don't have a travel team that's near us. It's about a half
Yeah.
hour drive just for the closest one, and it's just hard to get down there all the time.
Yeah, well, I mean, especially when you're young. When you don't
Uh,
have your license and can drive
yeah.
yourself, it makes it real difficult.
Yeah, that's why this year I'll start because it'll be a lot easier.
So what do you do in the off season for yourself to improve then? I mean, you said obviously getting in the garage and doing stuff, but what does that look
Yeah,
like?
I have my bow net and I'm just like I hit off my tee, I do my drills, I pitch into it. Sometimes I'll make my brother go sit there and I'll pitch at him, but he doesn't like to.
Of course.
He wants
Of
to be a
course.
catcher. He plays baseball. He wants to be a catcher, but he refuses to catch for me, so that's doesn't make sense.
Interesting. I mean, you'd think you'd get back there a little bit.
Right? But like I said, I take my lessons with Rick and Jen Floyd. I take batting with her, and that's every Sunday. So,
Yeah. Okay.
and during the winter and stuff, I'll text her. I'll be like, "Hey Jen, can you give me some more drills to do or something?"
Yeah, this is something that Lainey talked to me about too. It was like, there's not many opportunities near you guys.
Yeah.
To go somewhere is a lot. To have to pay to play is obviously a lot, and all of that stuff. It definitely puts you guys at a pretty steep
Mhm.
disadvantage. Having to
Yeah.
figure that out. Obviously,
Yeah.
Lainey worked her butt off to get to where she went. How do you foresee your journey? And obviously, you have a lot a lot left in that journey to get to.
Yes.
But like, what are you doing now to prep for then?
I'm really just doing the best I can practice wise. I am competitive, but I play for fun. Like
Yeah,
seriously, I want to go out and have fun.
yeah,
I want to do what I enjoy, like that kind of thing. But
100%.
of course, I would like to have something to do with that in the future.
Fair.
But for now, like I said, I'm just kind of sticking to practice to get better for the upcoming season kind of thing and
Yep.
prepare myself.
Is there obviously since you don't play basketball, are you going to stuff during the winter too? Like, are you keeping involved in like the school and stuff, or is it just like get home, get my softball done, do my homework, go to bed, and do it all over again. What's the routine
I
look like
mean,
for you?
I go to the basketball games. I go and I
Yeah.
cheer them on and all that.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, I do. I come home, I do my softball, I'll do this, I'll do that, and then I'll go over to the games, that kind of thing. I am very school spirited.
Love that.
Yeah. I'm always
Uh,
in the student section. I'm always screaming.
of course, yeah. You definitely would have seen me last year then. I was up
Yeah,
against
yeah,
multiple times. Obviously up there quite a bit, knowing so many people up there. Makes it really easy to get
yeah,
access to stuff because they're like, oh, what's up? I'm like, hey, can I interview half your team then? Obviously, we talked about that future, being so far off. College is
yeah.
very far off for you. It's wild. Oh, my Lord have mercy. You're as far away from college as I am. Except the opposite direction. So that's unfortunate
Yeah.
for me. That's how you know you get old. What do you think in your game now will translate the
Mhm.
best then, if you could project?
Probably just my passion and commitment to everything that I do. I don't know, my ability like to perform and the way that I show what I can, like the way that I show my experience and what I can do, and I don't know, I guess my willingness to continue and push myself to my limits because I do.
Yeah,
And I have noticed a lot of people do recognize that, which obviously makes me feel great. Like,
yeah.
we just had a golf tournament yesterday, which I won, but we played
Nice.
against Central, and their coach actually pointed out, he was like, "You've been practicing a lot, haven't you?" And I said, "Yes." And so it was good to see that somebody noticed that kind of thing.
Yeah, was it a preseason thing or a regular season thing?
No, it was regular season. I don't know why it was before even school even started, but
What's happening? Oh my
I
gosh.
know.
I just talked to somebody before you. Soccer player up in the county, which county starts school before everybody else anyways, but
Yeah.
he said he's already played 2 regular season games. I'm like, dude,
Oh my God.
I need the MPA to figure their stuff out because I can't see how else I'm going to get scores for things if the MPA doesn't
Yeah.
have I don't know when people are playing. So,
Yeah. I don't even know when my next tournament is. Like,
fair
this
enough.
is how my schedule works. It is insane.
That's fair. Is there anything that I think I know the answer to this one, but is there anything you want to accomplish before the end of your high school career?
I definitely would like I'm gonna say my two big goals. One is winning both states in softball and golf in 1 year. That's
Jeez.
like, that would be insane
Yeah,
considering there's never been, or at least I think, there's never been a female golfer from PVHS to win states.
I would believe that.
If there was, it would be Mackenzie Plord, who graduated in 2018, I think.
Yep.
But
Yeah, that's why I know that
I
name.
don't, I don't think she won. To be honest, I'm not sure. I could be wrong,
Fair enough.
but I'm pretty sure she was like one of the last female golfers, anyway.
I mean,
Yeah,
again, I didn't even know that they had golf at PV. To be honest with you.
yeah. Um, but I definitely do want to hit states in softball and
Yeah.
win. Like,
Yeah.
I,
Stop losing there.
obviously, I'm sick of this 2 year streak. Like, we got to break this. Third time's the charm. We got it.
Yeah. When do you think is best for you guys to win it? I mean, is it this year with Lauren being
I
a senior, or is it next year?
feel it this year. We have an amazing group of girls coming up. I mean, we had two freshmen, well,
Yep.
now freshmen. They were eighth graders last year that got bumped up. And
Yep.
those two girls, they try so hard. They put in the work. They are amazing at what they do. But our eighth graders that are this year, so they'll get bumped up, are incredible. Like, I've played with them in middle school, obviously, and just then they were so good. So I
Yeah.
can't wait to see what they have to offer for our team this year, especially with everybody we have, because we didn't lose too many seniors,
Yeah. I
so
was
we
gonna say
should do good.
you guys lost Shay, obviously,
Yeah,
and then Ellie, and that's it,
yeah,
right?
and Allie LeBlanc.
Oh, right. Yes, Allie as well. Yes, 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 yes. So, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Obviously, I mean, obviously, you guys didn't have Ellie up until this year, so
Yes,
well.
I know. I wish she started sooner. Oh my God,
And
she
then
did
obviously,
so
she did so
good.
good.
Yes.
I texted her throughout the year because we joked after the podcast that she came on for me. I joked with her and I was like, "Oh, like I heard you're playing softball. Like, are you excited? Because it's right after basketball season.
Yeah.
Like in between the two sports, I think."
Mm.
Anyways, and then as it went on, I was like, "Oh well," because she said on the podcast, she said, oh, like I don't think I'm going to hit very well because I haven't swung a bat in
Yes.
so long. And obviously, she ends up being like on my best bats at the end of the year and all this stuff. And I was like, so I joked with her throughout the season. I was like, oh, the batting's still going pretty good for you, eh?
Yes, that was why she didn't want to play, is because she thought she was a terrible hitter. She hated the fact, like, she just got so in her head. She was like, I can't hit. Like, I don't want to play, I can't hit. And then, like, it was our first practice, and Lauren and I were both live pitching to everybody. And
Yeah,
I remember I started, and the first pitch I threw to Ellie, she whacked. Nobody else
yeah,
had hit. Nobody else. She was like the sixth batter up off the
yeah,
team, and nobody
yeah,
had hit off me yet. And then the first pitch I throw to Ellie, she whacks it. I'm like I started looking. I'm like, okay, like
yeah.
I thought you couldn't hit, is what I
Literally,
said.
literally. Well, and it was like her bat's ball skills were just impressive, especially for somebody who hasn't played in so long. I think she only
Yeah,
struck out like 7 times this year or something like
yeah,
that. Yeah, nuts for
it
somebody
was crazy.
who hasn't played in forever.
It was crazy. I was so proud of her. I was so glad she finally decided to play because she did so good.
Yeah. Again, I don't know why she didn't ever do it. I mean, her other ventures obviously worked out pretty good for her since she's playing collegiate basketball. So,
Yes. Yeah, really.
uh, what is the? So you obviously you said you didn't play any travel ball.
Yeah.
Have you ever played any kind of travel ball ever or?
No, not really. I mean, I used to play in Lincoln for the Little League team there, and they have an All Stars teams, and I
Gotcha.
made it every year, but we never made it too far. I mean,
Gotcha.
we made it to regionals one time, and that was
Yeah.
it. So nothing too big.
Fair, fair. And the pitching side for you obviously is a big part of what you do. But obviously, with Lauren being there, you didn't get it's really any chance to show that.
Yeah.
What have you learned from Lauren that has helped you with your game?
Lauren has truly showed me, just because, like, having her be our main pitcher and me the backup or whatever, it's really showed me, like, not to get down on myself because I'm not getting all the playtime kind of thing. Like, I have
Yeah,
to remind myself she's an upperclassman. She is way better than I am at the moment. She has
fair.
put in so much work compared to me. Like,
She puts in a
I
lot of
think
work.
I
Yeah,
and I'm like, well, there's Lauren. Like, she's
yeah,
so good. But she's always giving me tips and tricks. Like, at practice, she's like, hey, hold the grip that way. Just move your fingers a little bit differently. She's always there for me. She's not one of those people that are like, oh, you're my backup. Too
yeah,
bad. Not the main pitcher. Like, she genuinely wants to help me. She wants me to be on the mound. Like, I do remember there was one time, it was actually a close game, and she told Jess that she wanted me to be on the mound, and I was very happy about that. I was like, Lord, no, you can stay. Like,
no, 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 you're good.
like you're killing it.
That sounds about right.
She's so sweet.
Yeah. Is it weird for you to like? Because I have to imagine like with everything else. I mean, obviously you're playing up as an eighth grader, so you're obviously good enough to be that. Was it weird this past year to sit behind Lauren and like learn just because you've always been like that, the main one?
Not really. I mean, I have played with Lauren in the past because she's
Fair.
only years above me, but
Yeah.
I mean, I love to see her shine, knowing she's an upperclassman. I know that
Yeah.
I'll get my chance still, kind of thing. But I'm always like, we're always there for each other, kind of thing, I
Yeah.
guess. But yeah.
And you guys seem to be pretty good friends off the field too, right? I mean, I happen to follow Lauren obviously from when she came on, and then obviously
Yeah.
now follow you, and it seems that you guys just are together quite frequently.
Lauren and I are really good friends.
Uh, was that has you guys been friends for a long time, or did that kind of like the relationship grow as of recently?
Yeah, we've always really been good friends.
Okay, love that. I mean, then that makes being behind her a whole lot easier too when you're like she's your
Definitely.
actual friend.
Yeah, we're both big supporters of each other and stuff. And she always has been. Like, when I first started pitching, she already had been. And she
Yeah,
was like, my dad would talk to he'd be like, Lauren, you need to get Charlotte into pitching. Like, that kind of thing.
I love it. Okay, I want to jump into what I live with the fun section, which is going to be revamped here hopefully soon. I could do some work on it, but trying to come up with new questions. So I have obviously the ones I gave you. I'm
Yes.
going to ask a couple of little extra ones, so it'll be
Yeah.
a little bit on the spot, but I don't think it'll be hard. They're not going to be.
No.
They're just going to be fun.
Oh.
Who's the best player you've played with?
Ooh, there's so many that I could possibly choose.
Yep.
Do you want me to give you like both a softball and a golf?
Absolutely.
All right, definitely in softball, I have to say. Ooh, I don't know. There's two. There's two.
If you
I
don't
don't know.
say Lauren, you might get something thrown at you.
Oh no, I'm about to say Lauren. Don't worry. Definitely Lauren. Like, I mean, you see how she does. Everybody does.
Yeah.
Like, she's incredible. I've talked about her so much and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I look up to her so much. But also, definitely Emma Potter. She has
Okay.
always been a big inspiration for me. Like, I love Emma so much. And
That's fair.
I got to bump up my 8th grade year, obviously, so I got
Yeah.
to play with her on the high school team for a year.
Yeah.
And she was the leader, and she wasn't like one of those, oh, I'm the leader kind of people, like
Yeah.
Stark, I guess you could say. Like, she genuinely wanted everybody to do well. She wanted everybody to have their spot, to shine in their own way, kind of thing.
I love that.
And she was a big team player.
I love it. What about golf?
Probably okay. Abby Terrio, definitely. She's
Okay.
going to play golf for Hudson this year.
Oh, okay.
Her and I are also like really good friends.
Yeah, fair.
We are always out together on the golf course and stuff. She's always giving me pointers and tips, but I can never beat her.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
try. I can't even beat her on a bad day for her.
fair enough.
I can't. I struggle.
Do you? What is? What does that look like? I mean, like, what does the like golf game look like for you? Because I mean, obviously, I know like golf is a very interesting sport. It's a lot mental. So like, what's
Yeah.
it look like for you? What do you like game plan for?
Really nothing. Personally, golf.
Fair.
You can ask anybody I've ever golfed with. I will step out there and I just want to have fun.
That's fair.
Of course I'm competitive and I
Yeah.
get in my head really bad, but I go out on the golf course and I'm like, guys, I don't care what we're doing. Like,
Yeah.
of course, etiquette's gonna come into play, but you guys better be having fun. Like, don't
Yeah.
be a negative Nelly this whole time. I want to
Yeah.
have fun. I want you guys to have fun. Like, I'm that, like, we get paired with different people from different schools, and I'm always the one chatting and making conversation. And I know some people are
Of
like,
course.
this is golf. You're not really supposed to be talking. I'm like, I'm sorry. I can't help it. Like, I'm always making new friends. I'm like, okay, hey, like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Like, you want to be my partner for this time? You want to come up?
Literally. I love that. It's better to have that attitude than be overly
Yeah.
competitive and annoying about it.
Yes.
My view, at least.
Yes.
Who's the best player you've played against?
Oh, softball, Carmen Crockett.
That's fair.
The pitcher from Buckfield.
Yep.
Oh
Carmen's
my god.
disgusting.
She is so good. I can't even comprehend it. She's so good.
Yeah. I mean, there isn't a whole lot more to say.
It's crazy. I'm not somebody that steps up to the plate scared, but I am terrified stepping up to the plate when she's pitching. I take my step back and I'm standing there and I swear I'm shaking. Like,
I bet. I would
it's
be too. Yeah, I mean, incredible. I mean, her and Lauren were disgusting this year. I mean, it was not.
yeah.
The funny thing is, like, a lot of my like end of season awards,
Mhm.
I really have to like go stat by stat and figure out like who really had the best year. I put a lot of
Yeah.
effort into these, and most of them are very difficult 1 through 5 to rank. Class D softball was like, okay, Lauren and Carmen are the 1, 2, and then it's just everybody else.
Yeah.
Just incredible years from both of them. I mean, I'll read off a little bit of both because I think it's a little bit interesting.
Yeah.
So I have highlighted. I mean, so I don't know if you've ever looked. I obviously have the link in my bio, but I obviously don't know if people actually look. So this is what like the spreadsheet looks like,
Mhm.
and it's a lot longer than that. I can scroll for you, but it's all the stats for everything,
Whole.
hitting and pitching. It's pretty long too. I would scroll for it, but then I have to put my mic down. But yeah, so and then I highlight them for who led the league or the candidates in each stat. So Lauren had the highest average, almost 100 points higher than Carmen.
Well.
Yep. Had the highest OBP, which, if you know what her OBP was, it was disgusting. 712 OBP.
Yeah.
712 OBP is disgusting. Almost 200 points higher than anybody else. Carmen was the second best. Yep. Plugging, Carmen was the highest by 7 points
Yeah.
over Lauren. Nobody else. Well, one other person in the 700s. Other than that, nobody else in the 700s. OPS, which is on base plus slugging, is Lauren with a 1.481, which is ridiculous. Carmen second with a 1.362, and no one else close. And this is truly
yeah.
Lauren's BABIP, which if anybody doesn't know, that is the batting average on balls in play, which I have to calculate myself because Game Changer doesn't do that. Lauren with a .686, which is a ridiculous BABIP. I mean, she's hitting it where people aren't. Carmen second, .556.
It's always close. Damn.
1 and 2 in basically everything. Every stat that matters. Tied for doubles. Carmen had the most triples with 2. Carmen had a homer. 1 and 2 in RBIs. Carmen didn't have runs because they ran for her, which I can't blame them. Lowest strikeouts for both of them. Same thing with stolen bases. Obviously, Carmen didn't do that either. Innings pitched. They have 2 of the lowest innings pitched, which is funny because they didn't have to pitch many innings because they, you guys are beating everybody. But the most strikeouts, 1 and 2. Lauren has 128. Carmen has 143 on the year. Both in less than 70 innings, which is disgusting. Number 1 and 2 in hits allowed. They had 17 and 14 respectively. Nobody else had less than 55. So, wasn't close. Walks, Lauren was by far the best. I only walked 9 all year. And nobody else.
Crazy.
Nuts. Nobody else less than 10. Carmen was third with 22. Except strikeouts. Lauren ends with a .26 ERA, which is disgusting. But Carmen, second with a .62, and second by almost a full point. Actually, yeah, almost a full point. Whips, both below .5, which is disgusting. Their BAA, both below 100, which is gross. Lauren averaged 17 strikeouts a game.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's disgusting. 17 strikeouts a game average is disgusting. Carmen, 15. Walks, all that stuff. I could, yeah. It's incredible. They
are
incredible this past year.
Yes.
And of course they both meet in the state game, and it doesn't go you guys' way, but it was wild. Carmen is disgusting and Lauren is disgusting. Just two. You know what's funny too, which I don't know if you guys got this experience with Carmen necessarily, but both very, very quiet girls.
Yes.
Carmen,
but yeah.
Carmen. So the funny story with Carmen is I reached out to her to come on the podcast. I'm not telling any information I wouldn't tell anybody. Obviously, I would never tell information if any conversations. But I reached out to her and she was like, "Oh, it's not really my thing." I was like, "Okay, cool." And I was talking to somebody who knew her, and they were like, "Yeah, no, Carmen's like she does not talk to anybody. And she's just not anybody. She's just very silent. She's a very quiet girl." And so I was like, "Of course, the 2 quietest girls are the 2 best pitchers indeed, and they're both disgusting. Like, of course."
Like dirty, yeah.
Yeah, it was hilarious to me. Okay,
like
who's your?
Oh,
What'd you say? No, go ahead.
I said you expect it from them.
100%. Oh my lord, yeah. No, never would have guessed it. The funny thing to me, which you can obviously give insight into, it's like Lauren is so quiet in regular life. And she gets on the mound and she's talking to herself the whole time. And she's just pissed at herself 90% of the time.
Yes. And when she gets mad, you can see it. Like, in a way, like, she changes the way she pitches when she's mad. Like, we'll see it.
She throws and she throws so hard. It's just...
It's crazy.
Someone that small should not be able to throw that hard. Because Carmen's tall.
Yeah.
So, like, she has the length and Lauren
So
gets power behind that thing.
I always said I wish I was taller so I could have more power because I'm
oh, yeah.
short.
Yeah. It doesn't... it's funny because the good pitchers that I've talked to on the podcast, like the good players that I've talked to on the podcast, most of them are short, and they're like, "Man, I wish I was taller because I'd be able to throw harder." And I'm like, "Well, you are on a podcast to talk about your sport, so I think you're good enough. I think it's okay."
Well, Rick and I talk about it all the time. We're like, oh, I just wish I was taller. I could have so much more power, more legs. Because I'm only 5'2", so I struggle.
Jeez, girl, 5'2"?
I can't.
Holy.
I don't know.
Well, you're screwed now. Sophomore, you ain't growing no more.
Well.
That's brutal. I mean, yeah, I think you're 5'2", and then I talked to Mia Coots on the podcast. She plays at USM. She's great. I think she's like 5'3", 5'4". She's tiny. Yeah. I don't know. There's something about it. Y'all are making it work. So.
Yeah, I mean, we pushed through.
Exactly. And Lauren's not that much taller than you. She can't be.
No,
Yeah.
she's not. I mean, she is, but she's not.
I'll say she's not that. She can't be that much taller than you. Okay, favorite player all time.
Like professional or like no.
Up to you. That's why I leave it ambiguous. It gives you
Yeah,
more opportunity to say whatever you want.
I am gonna go with Lainey McKetney. Just she's obviously Howland girl. She went and played college ball. Like I've always gotten tips and tricks from Lainey, and obviously she coached me this year and stuff.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you can ask anybody. I have always looked up to Lainey
Yeah, me too.
forever. I've always looked up to her. I remember like I said when my dad first started me pitching, he
Yeah.
was like they would take me to the games and be like, you need to watch Lainey. Like watch what she does.
Fair.
Kayla Dube, who also it has pitching records from PVHS. I used to go to all her games and my dad's like, that's you someday. Like you need to be on the mound right there. So
That sounds about
obviously
right.
has something to me and I feel it when I'm out there and I feel the need to show that I can do that and
Yeah.
prove.
I love it. Yeah, Lainey's awesome. Lainey came on the podcast and we've been pretty
Yeah.
good friends since.
I-
She came and we did a co-ed softball league this summer. I played in a co-ed softball league and I invited her and she showed up. Wasn't quite sure if she was going to, but she did. Not because she's like not good about those things. I just didn't know she was going to show up to a guy who she like knew because of the internet. I mean, we went to high school at the same time and like I knew of her, but there was no way she knew of me. But yeah, so we played in this league. This is a story that you probably don't care about, but I'm gonna tell it anyways. And for those who don't know, obviously Lainey was a fantastic player at PVHS, like you said. Did everything, and then went to SNU and dominated there. I make fun of her because she had a bad freshman year, so I have to have something over her that she struggled once in her life. But so we played in this league together. Mind you, I don't think she's touched a bat since she played in high school. She didn't have to in college. And she was crushing balls. People, because when you play in a co-ed league, they see the girl coming up to the plate. They're like, oh, everybody come in. They're not going to hit it far. You know what I mean? And she would just crush it at people. It was hilarious. And so it was fun to, see her get to, play again, outside of, just pitching every time.
Yeah, she hit in our practice out to us in the outfield, and we're like we'd see who would come up to hit, if it's Jess or if it's Lainey. And if it's Jess, we're like, okay, guys, let's go to the edge of the infield. And then Lainey steps up, and we're like, oh no, go to the
Everybody get back.
Everybody get back, real quick.
Yeah, sounds about right.
It's hilarious.
Okay, favorite all-time teammate. Puts more pressure on you. And then give me a reason why they're your favorite.
All right, you gotta give me 1 second.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
All right, I do have to go with Lauren. I have to.
I get it.
And we have always been so close and always been great teammates. We practice together on our own free time. I said, we're both pitchers. She's always giving me tips, working together. We do so much. I just have to, yeah. She definitely is. And I'm going to bawl my eyes out next year when she's not there. I told her that fair. I'm going to be so sad to lose you, but
it's fair. I can't blame you.
Oh, my bad.
Who's your biggest mentor / inspiration? It's can be the same person, but also doesn't have to be.
Once again, I gotta go Lainey McKetney. Like I said, I have looked up to her my whole life for softball. Everything she does, everything she's accomplished, I've always looked into it and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Record-wise, it's just been a family joke since I started softball. Charlotte, you're beating Kayla.
Fair.
How to do this, and every time I see Kayla, she's like, "Are you close yet? Are you close yet?" So it's just.
That sounds right. How is that? I mean, obviously, because you haven't pitched a ton. That's gotta be all right, guys, leave me alone.
Yeah, I tell them, I'm our backup pitcher. I give Lauren the spotlight. I love her. I want her to do well.
Yeah.
And I'm I will still have my time. I'm probably not gonna beat a record in 2 years, but I'm going to go out and have. Don't really care much about that. I want to have fun out on the mound and show off my work that I've put in.
I'm interested because you're friends with Lauren.
Yeah.
Does she talk about wanting to try and beat Lainey's?
Yes.
And obviously not having that 1 year hurts. But
She does all the time, and I am there for her, and I want to help her. That's how I am. That's why sometimes, like, I'm like, put Lauren in. Like, she's so cool. Like,
yeah,
at her 500, I'm like, no, Lauren's pitching. Let her get her 500. I'm
I
like,
would
I'm not doing this. Let Lauren.
I would have been pissed about it because I was there to get her 500 strikeouts. So if they had not put her in, I would have been having words.
I was like, no, like Lauren's pitching this whole time, and like
Yeah,
even before that, I was like, let's get Lauren close. Like,
yeah. Did you pitch the first part of that game?
I
The first
did.
one? Okay.
Yes, I did start a part of it, and I had told Jess, I was like, okay, Lauren's turn. Let's go.
Let's go.
She was so close. She only had like 5 left anyway,
Yeah.
and obviously it's Lauren. She's gonna get it.
Yeah, well, you average 17 Ks every time you step on the field. Yeah, you're gonna get it. Yeah, I love that because I didn't know. Again, she's so quiet and she's so humble about it all, which is infuriating at times as someone who wants to know. Because I'm like, are you going for it? Like, are we trying to get it? She's like, it'd be nice. Give me something. Like, make me feel some type of way about like watching you. I want to be like, yeah, let's go get it. She's just so like mellow. Or at least when I've talked to her.
They definitely she is. I can agree with that. But then when it's just her and I, she'll get talking about like, I want this. I'm like, yes, you go get it. Like you do it. You work. Like you yeah. So she is a little different, but she is very quiet, like you said. She can be like that a lot.
Okay, I want to do something that I haven't done before. We'll see how it goes. I may cut it because it may go absolutely awfully, but
Mm-hmm.
we'll
That's
see.
okay.
It's called This or That, and it's a new segment that I wanted to do.
Okay.
And it's like where I pin like some of your interests, maybe. We'll see. That's also part of the part because I haven't asked you about this beforehand. But some of your interests against each other, sports or otherwise. So the first one is, so for This or That, is softball bat or golf club.
Ball that.
Okay.
Yo, I would hit a golf ball with a softball bat. That's how I am. Like you can ask my parents, I'm buying a new bat every year in softball. And then I
Holy.
thought I've had the same golf clubs for like 3 years. And finally this year mom was like, okay, you need to get new clubs. Like I'm sick of this.
Yeah, I mean, I can't blame you. I mean, softball bats, you gotta get the newest one.
Yeah, right?
Okay, This or That, outdoor sports or indoor sports?
Door. I need to be outside.
Okay.
Everything I do is outside. I want to be outside. I actually was gonna sit outside on the patio to do this interview, but it was gonna get dark.
Yeah, fair. That's fair. Pro sports or college sports?
College. I am so much more into college sports.
Okay. Do you have a specific team that you like for college softball?
So Oklahoma University. Big time. I am
Okay.
the biggest OU fan out there.
Okay.
I swear. I'm so into it.
Should I believe that? I don't know.
Oh, I don't know, but I get so into it.
No, I love it. Go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good.
Are let's say beach day or hike?
Hike. I am all about
Okay.
hiking. I want to be out in the. Yes, I am so big on hiking.
Okay. I mean, I have to ask this one, right? I mean, it's topical. You may not even watch the show. Okay, well, first, have you watched The Summer I Turned Pretty?
I'm into it, but I'm kind of starting to give up. I'm at the very end, I think.
Of what one?
Like the newest that just came out.
The one that's coming out like episode per episode?
Yeah, I think so. Something like that. Something like that. I'm starting to give up on it. Everybody's making fun of me. I'm like, no, I'm sick of this.
Making fun of you.
Because I won't
Why?
finish it. Because I won't finish it.
Oh, yeah, that's still well. Wait, okay, so what's the go-to show then? Or do you not watch?
Softball. I'm just kidding. I watch all the murder and those documentaries and stuff on Netflix.
Okay, so go ahead.
But I read a lot about that stuff. So then
Okay.
I'll read the books and I'll do this and then I'll watch the show over it kind of thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we a documentaries or a like horror movie type of person?
I'm into the documentary. Like all the murder shows, the big documentaries about like that kind like I don't know, the investigational things. Like I like to
Okay.
put the clues together as they go along and try to figure it out.
Okay. I love that. Are you a like a true crime podcast listener too.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no.
Depends. Yeah. When
Okay.
when we're traveling, I'm big on podcasts. Like when we're flying and stuff, I always have something going, and that is what I listen to.
TikTok or Instagram?
I am a big Instagram junkie.
Me
I'm
too.
always on Instagram.
I don't even have TikTok, to be fair. I mean, I have like our like AFM stuff, but my wife does all of it.
Mhm.
So like I don't even pay attention to it.
Yeah.
Um, are you a short form content or a long form content type of person?
Sure. You gotta keep it quick. This is the new generation. It's gotta be 30-second clips, right?
What is it? What is that all about? What is that all about?
I don't know. It's just how I don't know. I really don't know. It's just easier to pay attention to. You can see more in less time.
Okay. Are you like watching full sports games then? Like, are you watching full softball games?
Oh,
Or no?
yeah, I'll sit down and watch a full game.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
What's the diff?
Unless it's a boring game, then I give up. If it's a close game, I'll stay into it. If they're winning by like 10, I'm out.
Are you watching from pitch one, or are you like checking the score to see if it gets close and then you'll watch?
No, I'll start from the beginning, and then if it sucks, I'm out.
Okay.
I'm done. If it's not a good game, I'm out. I don't care.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair enough. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can think of any more before, and then I'll end it, so I don't keep you here forever.
You're
Because
good.
I assume you have to go to school tomorrow.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. It's only 8.
It's only 8 o'clock. Oh my gosh. Uh, okay. Let's think. What else can I think of? Are we if you have to go with it, like if you have to choose one of the two, are you like a rom-com or are you like a comedy, like a straight-up comedy?
Comedy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not a big rom-com girl.
Mm-mm. Oh.
Hates
I can't
romance.
do that.
Out
I
on
can't-
romance. Okay. Are we thinking like with your like documentaries? Are we more of like the like serial killer type, or are we like the like random person who murders like their whole family or something? That sounds
All-
really awful to say, but
All the above, but I am big into the serial killers and the big
Okay.
investigations and all that.
this is gonna be like the most out of pocket question ever. But who's your favorite serial killer?
I don't know. I don't have one. I just like to hear about them and what they do.
Okay, I didn't know if you were like this.
So
This
bad, but,
story
like-
is my favorite.
Oh God, I don't know. I just watched it wasn't a serial killer, but the Gabby Petito case
Oh
that
my
they have on.
gosh.
And
Yes,
I don't cry for any of these, but I cried in that one. Like,
that one's
and
brutal.
I loved it.
That one's
So.
brutal.
Yeah.
My wife is super into like the I guess like the TikTok investigations that they do. I don't know what you call them, internet investigations. But like people are like trying to piece it together as it's happening.
Mhm.
And so she was like, when that happened, she was super into it,
Mhm.
and I was like, it's a little bit nuts, but that's okay. And and then like I started to get into it. I was like, oh, this is really interesting. Like there's a lot going on here. Like there seems to be a lot.
It's so captivating. Yes.
Which one did you watch of it?
Just the Netflix documentary they made. I've watched. I don't know what they call them. Like, I don't know. But they have
Fair.
they have like a whole series of them, and I think I've watched every one of them. Oh my God.
Really? Who's turning
I
off all the
don't-
lights in your house?
That-
Everybody's turning the lights off. It's the end.
My bad.
Okay, that's the last one because I'll sit here and think for 15 minutes trying to figure out the next one. Yeah. So I'll end it, but
Okay.
I'll give you the chance to say something here at the end. And I know that I know that we talked this one about before off camera. But, it can be anything. It could be shouting out your Instagram if that's what you want to do. Oh, my phone just went flying. That's unfortunate. You can shout out your Instagram. You can let us know when your next golf thing is, which we've already discovered you don't know. So
No.
fair. You can let us know some inspirational quote if you have one you love, or anything. If you I don't know if you got something else going on in life that you want to bring up, it could be that as well. You can say whatever you want if you want to say something.
I think I'm good, honestly.
Okay, no, that's fine. Yeah, okay, we love that. How can the people keep up with you? I mean, obviously you have Instagram. Do you want people to know that?
Sure. Yeah. I don't
Okay.
care.
Okay, how do people keep up with you? What's the Instagram? Do you know your Instagram?
I think it's Charlotte Ray
Okay.
321 or something like that. I'm not sure. Or
Let me look.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's something like this.
Just Charlotte Ray _10 is what it is.
Okay, I knew it was something along those lines. I am so bad with all the social media. Like,
Well, what are we doing? I mean, you're part of the social media era. You gotta be able to figure that a lot out. Wait, question. What's the favorite
Yes,
subject in school? Now that we're back in session, what's the favorite subject in school?
English.
What?
I am so into I love reading and I don't like writing, but I love reading and
Fair.
that kind of thing.
Okay,
But I'm really into biology right now. I love learning about the living life around us.
I like that. Who's the favorite teacher after the first day?
After the first
With no other help to figure that out, who is the one day? What's your favorite?
Lana Cummings, our biology teacher.
Is that any relation to Lila or no?
Yeah, it's her mom.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we grew up together.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Lila and I,
I mean, I
pretty
guess that
much.
makes sense because you both come from that area, so that helps.
But
Okay,
I love her. She's so amazing.
okay, love that. Um, what class that you're taking this year do you hate already?
Spanish. I want to take 4 years of it just to have it and go for a bilingual test, but
What?
I
You're crazy. No way.
hate it, but I want to do it so bad.
Fair. Do you just hate like because you just it's hard to learn, or like you're just like this is so boring?
It's just boring to me. Like I
I
pick
feel
it up,
that.
it's boring.
I fell asleep. I took Spanish, 2 years Spanish in high school, and I think I fell asleep in more classes in that
Oh,
than any other class. It was so bad,
yeah.
so bad.
But
Oh
that's
Lord.
unfortunately Spanish is the only language our school offers, so that's the only thing.
That
Because
doesn't
I
surprise me necessarily.
I had other options.
Yeah. What would you take if you had the option of all of them, all the
Probably
languages?
probably French.
Okay.
My
Ooh.
whole family very French.
I mean, the question of Dube or Doobie is that inherently has to be involved.
Considering my grandmother says Dubé all the time.
Is your like family origins from? I mean, everybody's family origins is from Europe, I guess. That's not really great. Uh, but is it like family origins of Europe, like in France, or no? Do you have any clue?
Yeah, yeah, literally. And then straight to Canada and then Maine.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, so you're
Yeah,
like French Canadian then to me.
yeah, big
My
time. Mm,
goodness.
big time.
Oh my goodness. Wait, so does anybody in your family speak French then?
Yeah, everybody.
You over here like, guys, I'm
I'm
learning
taking
Spanish.
my grandmother. I remember like the first day last year when I told her I was taking Spanish. She was like, "Why aren't you taking French?" I was like, "Well, they don't offer it." And you'd think in my small town where everybody's French Canadian, they'd have it.
They are?
Yeah, basically everybody around here is.
Really? I did not know that. Well, good to know. I guess because I mean, I guess you're a little bit north, right, of all like the cities and stuff. So I mean, that makes sense. Okay, I'll stop talking to you about random things so you can go. Obviously, I want to thank you for coming on. I
Yeah,
appreciate you being willing to have a conversation. I'll be honest, was a little bit nervous to have you on. That sounds mean. It wasn't meant to be mean. I just didn't know how I was gonna go because I didn't obviously like we haven't talked previously, and so I obviously we talked in planning it, but I just wasn't sure. But I think it went well.
yeah, I was a little nervous, not gonna lie, but this was fine.
Perfect. I love to hear that. So yeah, thank you. I truly appreciate it.
Yeah.
To all the people that will watch, share it up, do all the things, and we will see you next time.